Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. And salutations to all you Akim there pushing his word in sincerity and truth. Coming back at you with another lesson. I'm going to call this lesson Niggers in Israel. You know what I'm saying? And this lesson is about sellouts that's a part of Israel that's out there in the camps. You know what I'm saying? That's out there. Um, that's basically agent provocateurs, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to provoke um, these so-called white people, Esau, law enforcement, to come after Akim, that's basically set up to put a bad rep on Akim out there, you know what I'm saying? Basically like how Judas was, you know what I'm saying? Judas sold out for 30 shekels of silver. And that's what this video is gonna be about. Like I said, it's called Niggers in Israel. You're not Israelites, man. You just niggas, 2/3 niggas that's in Israel, man. Okay? And I'm gonna take this from I'm gonna read Second Maccabees, the third chapter about a sellout from back then. And it's just, this subject is about, like I say, niggas that's just sellouts in the nation of Israel, man. That's right now. You know what I'm saying? That's out there that's not sincere, that's not doing this thing in truth and sincerity. They either out there because they're Asian provocateurs or they feel forced to be out there, or you just trying to find something to do. It's something new for you to do, you know what I'm saying? And you're a part of it. So you just being a nigga, man, okay? This is Second Maccabees, the third chapter, and I'm starting at verse 1. Now, when the holy city was inhabited with all peace, and the laws were kept very well because of the godliness of Onsimus, the high priest, and his hatred of wickedness. Okay, this is a high priest from back during the time of the Maccabees. He kept everything righteous, you know what I'm saying? And everybody was following the laws, statutes, and commandments back then, you know what I'm saying? And verse 2 says, it came to pass that even the kings themselves did honor the place and magnify the temple with their best gifts. And so much that Seleucus, king of Asia, of his own revenues, bear all the coast belongings to the service of the sacrifices. Okay? But one Simon of the tribe of Benjamin, who was made governor of the temple, fell out with the high priest about disorder in the city. Okay? So this is a guy, Benjamin, from back then, Salakia, a guy named Simon, who was from the tribe of Benjamin, fell out with the high priest. And the high priests were the Levites back then, okay? And it says, and when he could not overcome Onias, he got he got him to Apollonius, the son of Thyreus, who then was governor of Syria and Phoenice, and told him that the treasury in Jerusalem was full of infinite sums of money, so that the multitude of their riches, which did not pertain to the account of the sacrifices, was innumerable, and that it was possible to bring all into the king's hand. So this sellout nigga Simon went to the goddamn Greeks and told them that Israel basically had a lot of money, a lot of treasure, a lot of gold and silver over there, you know what I'm saying, with the high priest. And so now these greedy damn Greeks, they the devil, the so-called white man, they come along and now they want to kick it off, basically, you know what I'm saying? They want to come over there and take, basically, to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay? It says, now when Apollonius came to the king and had showed him the money whereof he was told, the king chose out Helidorus, his treasurer, and sent him with a commandment to bring him the foresaid money. Okay, so forthwith Helidorus took his journey under a color of visiting the cities of Syria and Phoenice, but indeed to fulfill the king's purpose. Okay, and when he was come to Jerusalem and had been courteously received of the high priest of the city, he told him what intelligence was given of the money, and declared there whereof he came, and asked if these things were so indeed. Okay, so this guy was sent from the Greeks to the high priest to ask him, you know what I'm saying, do y'all got all this gold and silver, all these riches or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens. And Then the high priest told him that there was such money laid up for the relief of the widows and fatherless children. Okay, so all of the riches at Jerusalem was laid up for the widows and fatherless children, man. Okay, but this sellout nigga, like we say, he fell out with the high priest, and now he going to the Greeks, you know, there to sell out basically to take down Israel. You know what I'm saying? To take the money, and it says, and that some of it belonged to Hyrcanus, son of Tobias, a man of great dignity, and not as that wicked Simon had misinformed. The sum whereof in all was 400 talents of silver and 200 of gold. Okay, so basically what happens in this story, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but basically what happened, man, this nigga sold out, man. Okay? This nigga sold out and tried to have the high priest killed, man, and everybody else took it out of it because the Greeks wanted to take all the money of him, man. And my point in reading this argument is look, man, it's Judas goats in camps, man. It's gonna be Judas goats. It's gonna be niggas that's gonna turn and betray, man. Okay, and this stuff is gonna happen, man, because it was happening back then. Now, when you read Maccabees, another one is Maccabees, the fourth chapter, and starting at verse 7 through 25. That's another sellout, you know what I'm saying, from back then that you can read about. And of course, Judas, you know what I'm saying, from the New Testament, he sold out for 30 shekels of silver, you know, and gave up Yahweh Shai and had Yahweh Shai killed, man. You know, he was a part of that whole process, man. But it was all part of prophecy because Yahweh Shai had to die so Israel can be back with Yahweh, man. So we can be joined back into Yahweh. That was a prophecy, man. Because the Most High was done away with Israel, basically, man. So he sent his son down, you know, to bring us back to him. And this time we coming into, man, it's gonna be a lot of niggas getting exposed, man. Like this thing, I'm gonna bring it up. I did the video on it last time with these guys on YouTube, you know, showing off weapons and all that kind of stuff. That has nothing to do with edifying Israel, man. Okay, and on the screen here, you can see I got a group of niggas. These some Chicago rappers. But you can see, look at their appearance. It's a bunch of niggas out here on the screen, you know what I'm saying? They look like they up to no good, man. Okay? They look all high and everything, and there's a lot of guys out there that's not in this thing for sincerity and truth, man. A lot of these guys in it for fame, to get women, to like I say, be agent provocateurs, done sold out to the so-called white man to you know, demonize Israel. You know, it's people in it to just for something to do, just to have an activity to do, man. Just like some people join a gang or whatever, they have no clue why they're joining it, but they joining it, you know. So real soon, man, niggas gonna be exposed, man. Niggas gonna get, the Most High gonna start striking niggas out. You know what I'm saying? Getting these niggas out of Israel, you know. And it's only a matter of time, man. Okay, now I'm gonna read this right here. This is another one. This Second Maccabees 10 and 20. It says, "Now they that were with Simon, being led with covetousness, were persuaded for money through certain of those that were in the castle, and took 70,000 drachms, and left some of them escape." Okay, so you had sellouts way back then, man. Okay, being covetous, that means lusting after somebody else's belongings, things that don't belong to you. Okay, it says, "But when it was told Maccabees what it was done, he called the governors of the people together and accused those men that they had sold their brethren for money and set their enemies free to fight against them." Okay, so you got sellouts that had the enemies captured and they let them go for money, man. This verse 22. "So he slew those that were found traitors and immediately took the two castles." And that's what's gonna happen, man. The Most High, all these sellout niggas and all you niggas in Israel, man, you're gonna be dealt away with, man. The Most High gonna destroy you, man. Okay, in one way or another. It's a saying in the world called 6 million ways to die, choose one. Okay, and all you sellouts out there, just get prepared for death, man. Okay, because it's coming real soon, man. All right, so this is just something that was on my mind. You know, I would see every day something new is coming out about this thing that happened down there in Capitol Hill, D.C., with these students and the so-called Native American down there. It's news that just keeps coming out, and more demonization news keeps coming out by the day. So I can hang in there, man. Stay strong, keep the faith, watch and pray, man, and hey, stay strong, man. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to all y'all came out there pushing his word in sincerity and truth. Shalom.